In wall yoga and the berry method, we really emphasize proper alignment. And so I developed 5 different points or anchors to help you as a guideline to remind yourself that you're in that proper alignment. And these different points help you to maintain that alignment from the beginning to the end of your flow. The first point would be the heart point. And the heart point is really the tip of the scapula. I mean, the tip of the sternum, which is your breastbone. And what that is, Mary Arlene actually can face the opposite direction that way. There you go. And she's going to lift up her chest, as you can see the difference between her shoulders rolled forward and then her blades are back. The second one is the thoracic 7, the T7. And that one, if you return the back, is that you're taking the 2 shoulder blades, the scapula, and you're wanting to drop them down to your hip and bring them together. So it's bringing those muscles together, contracting the rhomboid muscles right in the middle of your back. And as you pull them together and you drop your blade down, you're really kind of thinking of just one point. And that's the T7 point right here, right into the last thoracic. And by you just gently touching that area or mentally focusing in that area, you're going to find that if you just connect to that one spot, everything falls right into place. So you pull together into that T7 point. The third point is the pubic point. And I'm going to have Mary Arlene face forward. Good. Now the pubic point is just a nice guideline in tipping your pubic bone in a little bit. It's just a little bit. Good. So what happens is by her tipping her pubic bone in a little bit, and by bringing the heart point up and open, and then by her bringing the T7 point together and down, those 3 areas right there, these are 3 points that we've covered so far, she's able to really start stacking up really nice. And she's able to kind of like feel when you tip your pubic bone in and you open up, you're beginning to engage into your pelvic floor and lift up your pelvic floor in that scooping sensation, like a zipping up a pair of jeans. So that pubic point is really important in kind of feeling and engaging and putting your whole torso in that perfect position so that as you proceed in your workout, you'll be able to have a solid foundation to recruit from, which is your torso. The next point is the chin point. Now that's a really important point too, because it's going to help to put that spine in that good alignment from beginning to end of your flow. And to do that, you just take the fist of your hand and put it right underneath your chin and tuck your chin a little bit. Good. That's great. Now what she's looking for, as soon as she tucks her chin in, it's going to actually connect the pubic bone to her chin. And so now she's sealing in and locking up that whole process of the pubic bone, the pelvic joint, and the shoulder girdle coming in together. So now we got 4 points working for us. We have the chest opening up into the heart point. We have the T7, the blades together, connecting into that one spot right between your blades and the T7. The third is the pubic point, tipping your pubic bone slightly in and sealing with your chin coming in on the chin point. You're locking in. Now her torso is really nice and solid. So whether she raises her arms or her legs, she's going to always keep that area nicely engaged and centered. And using that, again, as a guideline and being able to constantly recruit into her core. The last point would be the focal point. Now this is really important because once everything is said and done into her torso, she's going to now develop that muscle memory to help keep retaining that connection of her body. And so focal point is very important. So for now, she's looking right across the room. And what you really try to do is look like between your brows. And so, and pulling that in as her eyes are focused, it's actually, there's that peripheral vision where she can see her body being in that perfect alignment too. So whether she raises her arm or her leg, she's going to always be able to have her eyes focused into being aware mentally and visually where her center is at. And as we go in through our sessions, you'll begin to see how I talk a lot about the focal point and where your eyes are at plays a very important point in being able to build your muscle memory. So let's begin.